So in today's class, we will first understand reorder quantity or economic order quantity. Very important concept, also from an examination point of view. That is, in EOQ, we will try to understand how much you have to order. Okay, if you want to place a order for the material, how much quantity you should order. So this will be calculated by using a formula which is known as economic order quantity formula or reorder quantity. Okay, so EOQ or reorder quantity is nothing but it will tell us how much to place an order, how much quantity, how much unit you should place order, or you can say what should be the optimum order, what will be the optimum order to be placed. Okay, this is calculated using a formula, mathematical technique. We will understand that formula also. So before that, we will first understand what is economic order quantity or reorder quantity. So reorder quantity is the quantity or units you will place in an order. That is how much units or how much quantity you have to place an order for purchasing the material. Okay, that is known as reorder quantity. And economic order quantity is the that size of an order at which your ordering cost and carrying cost are minimum. Okay, whenever you will place an order, no, two costs will be involved. One is the ordering cost. Okay, ordering cost, the cost which are associated with the purchase or order of the material. Okay, there will be some cost involved in placing the order also, like invite the quotation. Okay, you cannot directly purchase from one supplier. No, you will have to first put in tender, etc. Invite quotation. That will involve some cost. Then documentation work, paperwork, etc. will be there. Okay, whenever you place a regular contract, etc., you should enter the legal contract, etc. So documentation work will be there. Then documents like purchase order, then employee cost who are directly involved in the procurement of material in purchase department, okay, or store department, you can say. So employees will be involved, no? Transportation cost will be involved to bring the material. Then you should inspect the material whether it is properly received or not. So all this will be together called as ordering cost. Okay, so ordering cost is the cost associated with the purchase of the material. Okay, we have seen some costs which will be involved, like inviting tenders, quotation, documentation work, employees involved in procurement activity, transportation costs very important to bring the material from supplier to your factory. Then once it is received, you should inspect also. Otherwise, what will happen? If defective materials are there, you will not come to know. So you should appoint an inspector, quality inspector also, who will inspect. So all this will be clubbed together and called as ordering cost. Another type of cost which is associated with the material is carrying cost. What is carrying cost? Now, once you receive the material, you will have to store that. No? So that storage cost or cost of holding or carrying inventory is in the store is called as carrying cost. Okay, you will invest to purchase the material. You will have to initially invest some fund, so that will involve your interest cost. So that will come in carrying cost. Then you will have to store that. So if you are taking the premises on rent, then you will have a storage cost. Okay. Okay, then insurance cost will be there. Okay, because you have to take care of the material, no? For that you will have to take the insurance. So that will be coming under carrying cost. Then there is always risk of obsolescence. that is material getting spoiled. So all this will be clubbed under carrying cost. Okay. So in material purchase, two costs will be involved. One is the ordering cost, those costs which are associated with the ordering of material, like inviting the tenders, quotations, documentation work, employees directly involved in the procurement of material, transportation cost, inspection cost, etc., carrying cost, okay, like interest. So if your fund is invested in the material, means your cash is blocked in that. So either you, if you have taken a working capital loan, you will have to directly incur the interest cost. Or if you are use your own funds, you will be losing your interest. If you would have invested that in bank, you would have got the interest. So that it will be called as opportunity cost. So that cost will be carrying cost. Then cost of storage, then insurance cost will be there. Obviously, when you are taking material, if it is of a big size, lot of cost will be involved, so you should take proper insurance for your material. Okay, and there will be always risk of obsolescence. Okay, so the economic order quantity concept says that you should purchase that much material, you should place an order for that much quantity of material at which your both the cost, that is ordering cost as well as the carrying cost, are minimum. That is a basic objective of costing, no? Cost reduction. So by using this formula, economic order quantity, we will get a quantity of how much order you should place at which the ordering cost as well as the carrying cost will be minimum. Okay. So reorder quantity, we know that a reorder quantity is the how much you should place order. Okay. An economic order quantity will say that if you will place how much units as an order, your both the cost, that is ordering cost as well as the carrying cost, will be minimum. Okay, for that the formula for EOQ is given. Everybody should note that formula. Formula for the economic order quantity is 2 into annual requirement. Annual requirement is the requirement of total material in your business. So you should estimate how much input you will require during the year. That is the annual requirement into cost per order. Okay, for placing one order, what will be your cost associated with that order? Okay, divided by carrying cost per unit per annum. So by using this formula, we can calculate the economic order quantity, that is the optimum order quantity at which our both ordering cost as well as the carrying cost will be minimum. So formula you can simply write it as like that: EOQ is equal to EOQ is equal to square root of 2 into annual requirement into ordering cost O divided by C, that is the carrying cost. So everybody make note of this formula. Economic order quantity formula is 2 into AO divided by C. 2 into annual requirement, annual demand into ordering cost O divided by C whole square root. Okay, now what you have to do in the question, everything will be given, data will be given. We have to find the EOQ by applying this formula. So first everybody note down the formula, then we will calculate the practical sum in EOQ. Everybody noted down this formula for EOQ. You can write this formula also. It is little bit detailed. EOQ is equal to 2 into annual requirement into ordering cost per order divided by carrying cost per unit per annum. One basic sum we'll take for first understanding. Illustration number 3 you read. It is a basic sum only. Calculate the economic order quantity from the following information. See, everything is given. We have to calculate the EOQ by using this formula. What all detail is given? See, consumption of material per annum, which is the annual demand. Okay, A. So, during the total year, you have estimated that you will require 10,000 kg of raw materials. Okay. Then ordering cost per order is given 50 rupees. Cost per kg of raw material is 2, and storage cost, that is carrying cost, is given 8 percentage on average inventory. So all these things are given. See, A is given, annual demand, ordering cost is given, and carrying cost is also given. Okay, and we know the formula. We can easily calculate the EOQ. So go through this illustration, then we will take the solution. Everything is given in the illustration only, details. Just we have to use the details given and find out the EOQ. Okay, so we'll solve the illustration now. What we have to find out, economic order quantity we have to find out. So we know the formula for economic order quantity. What is the formula for economic order quantity? EOQ is equal to square root 2 into A, that is annual demand, into O, ordering cost, okay, divided by C. So write the formula everybody. EOQ is equal to square root of 2 into A into O divided by C. A is the annual demand, units consumed during the year, which is 10,000. O is the ordering cost per order, 50. And C is the carrying cost per unit per annum. Okay, how we will calculate the economic order quantity? EOQ is equal to square root 2 into A into O divided by C. What is A? A is the annual demand requirement, units consumed during the year. O is the ordering cost per order. C is the inventory cost per unit per annum. How we'll solve this? So first we'll make a detail of this basic details. What all is required for calculating the EOQ? We require A, annual demand. O, carrying ordering cost per unit we will require. Okay, A is the annual requirement, annual requirements, annual material requirement, which is given in the question, annual material requirement. O is the ordering cost, ordering cost per order. C is the carrying cost per unit. It will be per unit per annum. See, what is the annual material requirement? It is given in the question. What is the annual material requirement? It is 10,000 kg. So you have estimated that you will require 10,000 kgs of material during the year. Then what is the ordering cost per order? It is given rupees 50 per order. Rupees 50 per order. Okay. Carrying cost we will have to find out. It is 8% on average inventory. Carrying cost is 8% on average inventory. So carrying cost is 8% on average inventory. Per unit cost is 2 given in the question. Cost per unit, cost per kg is 2. And in storage cost is 8% per annum. So ordering cost will be rupees 2 into 8%. Okay, so per unit per annum. Carrying cost per unit. Your purchase cost is 2 per unit and percentage is 8% storage cost. Okay, so ordering cost will be 2 into 8%. So everybody should have a calculator for solving this illustration. So 2 into 8% will be how much? 2 into 8% will be 0.16. So this will be our carrying cost per unit per annum. Okay, to store 1 unit, you will require 0.16 rupees. It is, you can assume it like that. That is the carrying cost per unit per annum. So now we can use the EOQ formula. EOQ is square root of 2 into annual demand into ordering cost per order divided by carrying cost per unit per annum. So square root of 2 into, what is the annual requirement? 10,000. So into 10,000 cost is 50 per order divided by carrying cost is 0.16. 0.16. So how you can solve? See, square root, solve this portion first. 2 into 10,000 into 50. 2 into 10,000 into 50. How much it is? 2 into 10,000 into 50. 10 lakhs. Okay, 2 into 10,000 into 50. 10 lakhs. Divided by 0.16. Now you do 10 lakhs divided by 0.16. So you will get square root. How much you are getting? 62 lakh 50,000. 62 lakh 50,000. Now you do the square root command in calculator. So if you will press the square root, you will get the answer. So 2,500 units. Means whenever you will place the order, you will place order for 2,500 units. So if you place 2,500 units, your carrying cost as well as ordering cost will be less. So this is the EOQ. So whenever you will place order for the material, you should place 2,500 units only. You should not place more, you should not place less order also. So if you will place 2,500 units, means in this question it is kgs. So you will place 2,500 units, kgs, your cost will be less. Okay. Now, since you require 10,000 kg, you will place order 4 times. Because once you will place order, you will place for 2,500 units only. Next time you will place for 2,500. Okay. Then again you will place for 2,500. Then again 2,500. So you will place 4 times order for 2,500 units because you have estimated no, your requirement is 10,000 kg for the year. So this is how you have to solve this question on EOQ. That is how much you have to order. Okay. Whenever you place an order with the supplier, how much units or kg you have to place so that your cost is minimum. Okay. Because basic objective of every businessman and costing is to try to reduce the cost. So if we will place 2,500 units, our cost will be minimum. Okay, because ordering cost as well as carrying cost of inventory will be less. So at this unit, uh, we can say that our cost is minimum. So we'll always place the order for 2,500 units. And you can assume the logic that since we will require 10,000 kg, we will have to place order 4 times in a year. 2,500, 2,500, 2,500 and 2,500. Okay, if you will place more or less, then your cost will be different. So that will not be your minimum cost. Okay. If you will place order less than 2,500, what will happen? More number of orders you will have to place. Then your ordering cost will increase. And suppose if you will place more orders, then your carrying cost will increase automatically. Okay. So that's why economic order quantity is the minimum quantity, or you can say the optimum quantity which you have to place so that your cost is minimum. So we have done with this illustration for today. Further illustration we will continue in the next class. So for today we are stopping here only. You may note and take this illustration. Okay, so everybody understood this illustration. What is economic order quantity? Any confusion? everybody comfortable, I'm assuming.